There are lots of so-called resorts and retreats already, but they weren't doing quite what we wanted to do, which was give our guests, all the dogs, an absolute holiday themselves, a holiday from their owners and a holiday from their sort of day-to-day life, but also give it to them in a very secure, safe environment. So it's very homely here, as you'll know, and there's lots to do, lots of exercise, lots of other like-minded guests or dogs to hang out with. And I think we've achieved that, and it's a lot of fun.
Coming from a family that owns a dog, when you do go on holidays, that it's almost like, what are we going to do with the dog? We better put him into a kennel or something. What's that environment like for dogs, just your standard sort of kennel boarding arrangement?
Look, it depends a lot on the individual dog. Some dogs thrive on it. I think the difficulty with a lot of the standard kennels now, and I think we'll see this change, is that the dogs are left alone for long periods of time in a very different environment to what they normally have at home. So where they're left, they're allowed to be on the bed or the couch or wander in and out, they're suddenly in a fairly basic concrete type pen. I mean, that's at the sort of the extreme. Many places are getting much better than that now, but it is difficult if you're a dog and you're not used to being around a lot of other dogs and then you're surrounded by a lot of dogs, barking. And that is a stressful environment sometimes, yes.
I guess having worked in the pet grooming industry like you have, you're sort of at the forefront of what people are willing to do for their dogs, and it seems to me to be increasing in complexity and extravagance, and I guess a retreat like this one is right at the top. How have you noticed that sort of demand change over the years dealing with pet owners all the time?
The clearest thing is that people do treat them as companions or members of the family or however you want to put it, but they're being treated very highly within the family. And so things like healthcare, what you do when you go away, they're really important things now. Perhaps where the industry is interesting is with the accessories and the extravagance in that sense. But things like grooming, boarding and things like that, I think are just a natural part of the caring. The dressing your dog up and going to the nth degree, which we also do encourage, of course, because it's fun, that's probably where it is extravagant.
Some of the things that you guys have started doing include things like dog yoga and dog massage. How popular is that? Obviously the dogs love it, but...
The interesting thing about both massage and yoga is how many staff we need to each. It's really one-on-one situation to get the dog to do the yoga. Look, again, there's a sense of humour there, but like us, we benefit so much from massage. We benefit so much from yoga, stretching our muscles, all of those things, relaxed breathing, that why wouldn't dogs as well? But yes, we've got to keep smiling about it. But the dogs do enjoy it. They definitely do. And here at the retreat, we tend to do a bit of massage and some natural therapies when they first come in, just to help them relax. And it really makes a big difference.
It must be a pretty big change for you, having been based in Bondi in Sydney, which people see as a very glamorous part of Sydney. Pet ownership's almost like a status symbol. You've diversified and come out into the Southern Highlands here. Do you like the country change, the retreat?
Yes, yeah. Look, it's hard to get me up on the highway back to Bondi. It is interesting, we're still attracting most of our customers from the Sydney area, so we do need to make the connections with the local area much more. Sorry,
that heavy panting's not me. There is actually a dog around here.
It's Chino. But the country life is fantastic. It's just the amount of challenges it throws up. Fire worries, snake worries, all sorts of things that you just don't worry about when you're in Bondi. So we're always trying to be fully prepared for those sort of things.
Yeah, that's a good point. Snakes and dogs is an ongoing concern in the country, and being in summer like we are at the moment, and being on a large property like you are, how can you try and get around that? I mean, obviously slashing the grass and keeping that low is a big one.
Yeah, so the big thing is keeping everything very tidy around the retreat. We tend not to take the dogs out into the rural country areas or the remoter areas of the property. We keep them to the roads. We do a lot of stamping, a lot of yelling, and I think the activity the dogs generate themselves throughout the day really helps us. So we haven't had an issue yet, but yeah. The fire aspect is another big thing. We currently do fire drills quite regularly, and the dogs actually really enjoy it. So hopefully we'll be in good shape if that ever was to happen. The challenges of any business are exciting. So our business is very challenging, and we're trying to do so many different things, as I've spoken to you about, like franchising and expanding our brand. So there's all of that, but it comes down to probably still the most enjoyable part for me is when I'm at the retreat in particular, I really get to bond and spend time with all these fabulous guests. As I mentioned to you before, we often see the same dogs over and over again every holidays. So I do feel like we're their second family. And that's really it. And the joy you're giving back to the dogs' owners because they know the dogs are safe and well cared for, whether it's through one of our grooming salons or here. That's what it comes down to.